and welcome to Stories: The Path of Destinies, which I got free on PlayStation Plus. I say free. I always say free. It's never free. It's part of a subscription service. And yeah, it looks pretty good.
The infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
So yeah, this looks like one of the unfortunately rarer games on PlayStation Plus that I quite fancy playing, and will probably sink a bit of time into. Probably. Unless it turns out to be mince, in which case I won't, obvs. But yeah, should be alright.
Was looking down, watching his city burn.
God damn it, kid.
Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
So I guess that's what we're doing. Nothing over here. That's the hit button. It looks...
Two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Well, let's be having you. That's easy. Uh-oh. Alright. Just quickly check. Right, there's nothing over there. Suck on that.
A dropship flew overhead.
Oh, should we
They
hide?
hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Fucking dumb kids. Cool.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Renato going to get a hero sword?
Down here, I bet.
Ore and wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop, though. Perfect.
Our workbench. Sword crafting menu. Here you can craft and upgrade powerful magic swords. Gather the required materials from the chests scattered through Boreas. So, current level of power. Next level. Resources. Got you.
A hero sword. QED.
Done. Yeah, stop staring at it and get on with things, mate.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid. He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. White-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you! Q, said Renato. Oh, ravens.
Ah, countered, son.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. Damn it. Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Cool beans, let's get that done. Yep, okay.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking.
Everybody loves a hoot shot.
The more he'd probably remember.
Whoopah! Whoopah! Whoopah!
And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kestra run in 12 furlongs. So the salesman had told him.
Little
And
Star Wars
something
joke there.
told him
Very
the kid was
nice.
about to walk into an ambush. Stop! He shouted.
Dumbass
I'm
kid.
not giving you the book! Shouted the kid, and took off. No! Peter! The kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eye.
Whoa! Can we use this? We can. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Can't go that way.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes.
Whoa.
Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels?
They actually killed
The
him.
kid would be alive now.
Brilliant.
Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
a lot of health in these boxes that I don't need. Oh, did I just fall off
What was the big
I didn't,
deal
thank
about
God.
this book, anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out.
I thought falling off the ledge there.
All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. Where are you running, rebel? Cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. Just going out for milk? Renato yelled back. Where can you run? Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life! It cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper. The legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper.
Okay. Right, so we've got Death Star or Crazy Rabbit. Now, we know that Death Stars never work. And Crazy Rabbits almost always do.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
Alright. So it's off to rescue the rabbit we go. I'm going to stick the camera on, I think. Hang on a wee second. Because it doesn't look like it'll be too obtrusive in that corner of the screen.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens? Renato's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
Ah, floating platforms, always a nice touch. This game looks really good. I mean, I know it's quite simple in a lot of ways, but it
The
looks
Ravens
fucking
had
cool.
taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Renato hoped the people were just hiding. Firewalls only let you through if they think you're hot enough.
Wrong swords, they said. Bob Ag's assets. Can we go up here? Nope. Don't have any skill points available. Right, we can get through that door, so let's see what's over here first. Yeah!
This chest was filled with old concert t-shirts. And something useful.
Listen man, my old concert t-shirts are fucking great, okay? Even the Offspring one that I'm too ashamed to wear. Oh, no you don't, son. Locked. Oh, I countered them both. I didn't know I could do that, but I can. Some of that.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
Why are you shiny and sparkly? Why is that? No idea. Oh, hang on. I almost missed that chest. Let's just quickly check what's up here. Hiya! Nothing. Great.
Renato felt like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that. It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot.
Okay.
Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably
Nice. Whoop! Oh, that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Countered, son. Do you know? Not a hit taken so
Renato
far.
felt ready to become faster, stronger, bolder. If only he could figure out which.
Right, now we're starting to get spooky. I mean...
He missed his old skills.
yeah, alright.
He welcomed them back like he was at a reunion.
I'm guessing we can't get through this door either, but we can always smash those barrels. Oh.
Renato danced around the room yelling, "Oh yeah, that's how we do it." It was something he liked to do, but only after he'd killed all the witnesses.
Yeah, understandably, that would be quite embarrassing. So embarrassing that I might do it. Oh!
Dirty.
Alright,
and
my
bloody,
car!
Renato finally reached Lupino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Bernardo recognized the cards. It was Lupino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The Ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows. And that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Who the fuck's Zenobia?
The Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Well, we said we'd go with the Wascally Wabbit, so let's do it.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renado's best friend in Sword Fu School.
Best
and you're
friend.
still mad for her. The rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was. She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the Master Spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lupino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
Pardon me. That's going to keep happening, by the way. I will continue to burp throughout. Get used to it. So this is quite interesting so far. They've gone from dead rabbit kid to crazy rabbit rescue to kidnap some... Was she a female fox? Was she a cat? I don't know. Some Emperor's
It
daughter.
was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war.
Oh.
It wasn't meant to be pretty.
A chest full of old banana peels. There had to be more. There was.
I wasn't sure what that was. But it's a lever, or lever. And some corpses, how lovely. And they don't appear to be getting up to...
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Renato. No?
I mean, that other raven just stood there and watched while I murdered his pal. That's pretty poor, poor show. Let's, yeah! There's more of them. They just...
Ha! Bet you never saw that coming.
Want to go? Oh, never saw that coming. Because it's an eye. Done. Alright. I took out the furthest away one first there. That's not what I was expecting. Now, who is down here? Oh, there's the rabbit. No treasure here.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Reynardo hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Reynardo.
I mean, we've got to try this, surely.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lupino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan. If I craft a sword now, it's gonna be really short.
So that's a no, you can't craft a sword now? Nope, more. Couldn't see these guys. Ah, I saw that coming, pal. And that. One more. Oh, two more.
That for littering. But these islands are short on trash cans. Reynardo felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Lupino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Reynardo jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. Reynardo, she said, are those new scars? They look good on you. You never return my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Lupino. But the fleet was coming on fast. So they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east, over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye. Without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lupino was right, Reynardo thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Reynardo saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet.
Shit, dude.
She'd head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lupino. You have to catch her.
Down straight. Something tells me that watermelon plan might not have been the best idea.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase. There was an inscription on the platform. Balaleka lessons, with an address. This is why heroes are called dashing, Reynardo thought. See? Dashing? Get it? Who needed bridges anyway? It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects. He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his. I wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Renato.
Maybe a sword?
This burning sword from the south was terrific for barbecuing sausages and ravens. Bernardo reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. "Oh, you left without saying goodbye." Again, he said, "Please, I'm enjoying this a little too much," she said, shaken. "Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you?" said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. "She knows all his plans." All the way back to the Farbearer, the Lepino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebels' secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her? As they pulled away from the Nexus, Renato could see the fear in Zenobia's eyes. I can't take her to those creatures at the base, he whispered to Lepino. Ah, you've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows. I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me. She'll turn. And he turned the wheel. The hell you will! Shouted Lepino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Renato was falling.
Interesting. So I've been thrown off the ship and he's taken my...
When he came to, Zenobia was standing over him. Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded. Do you know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Renato set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens.
This place is a maze. Nope, there are no secret ways to go.
Whee!
There was a one here.
This chest contained a Vorpal sword. I'm just kidding. Vorpal swords don't exist.
I thought it had a shiny new sword. What's a Vorpal sword? What's that from? That sounds so familiar.
Swirl of newly remembered knowledge.
Mince.
Needed to focus.
Made absolute mincemeat of it.
Hero wall. Hero sword. Ice wall. Ice. Healing. thing Renato didn't have vertigo.
Is it the way I'm supposed to go?
As Renato stopped to sniff the wind, Zenobia came up, still mad. Did you really think you'd just talk me into betraying my father? Oh yeah, sure, that was exactly my plan. Then why aren't you even talking to me? Because I've never talked you into anything in my life. They're gonna court-martial you for letting me go. He caught a whiff of the Farfarer. Wet rope, tar, and a cask of Scobel ale he'd spilt last year. It was that way.
I gotta do what I gotta do. Very well designed.
Renato's paws were getting numb. Calaveras really didn't want company, did he? Renato wondered if he should have taken Zenobia to the rebel base for real. Maybe she wasn't playing him after all. After the bleak talk about the Emperor's dark secrets, he was regretting his suspicion. Sure enough, the Farfarer had crashed in some rocks.
So where's the rabbit?
There was no sign of Lupino. Zenobia caught up. All that kid stuff in Swordfu School. Look, that's the past. We're adults now. We have duties to other people. We have destinies. What are you talking about? And you are the most arrogant, slow-witted, light-fingered, mercenary, moral,
Scruffy
reckless...
haired nerf herder?
Run away with me, said Renato, and he realized he meant it. What? Just like that? She demanded. I will, if you will. So, she kissed him. And it was the best kiss he'd ever had. They held hands as they boarded the Farfarer. Renato felt light-hearted, like the winds that were playing the rigging like a balalaika. But Lupino... I need to get back to Lupino, he said, suddenly realizing he could have been captured. A prisoner. He's not. How'd you know? He saw something in her eyes he didn't understand. He fell, didn't he? Into the abyss. She looked away, wouldn't answer. But then a bolt smashed through the Farfarer's keel. The broken ship plummeted out of the clouds.
Again?
Renato picked himself off the deck. They were alive.
Good
We
news.
have to get to my private ship, she said. Do you trust me? I guess I must, he said. You
That's
go on
not the
ahead.
same as yes.
Clear the path, she said. I can't kill my own soldiers. He wanted to say that he didn't trust her, that he had no idea what he was getting into. But he had no choice, did he? He was following his heart. That's what it means to be a hero. You had to follow your heart. Sharp? Check. Pointy? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword? Hoped his hook didn't break. Don't be shy. Hey. Hey. I'm a firefox, Lord Bernardo. Who leaves these chests everywhere? Wondered Renato. I should send him a thank you note.
If I have understood the mechanics of this game. mean, I still killed everything, but I really wanted to hit that with the thrown body of that raven.
This was
is
definitely better than pulling yourself up in a bucket.
Could do with more health running about now. This is starting to look dodgy. Whoa, hey, easy big jump. That was not good.
They paused to catch their breath. It was strange to be so close to her. What are you thinking? He asked. I'm trying very hard not to think. Me too, he said. Up ahead, he could see the thin silver of Zenobia's personal ship. It looked fast. They would leave all this behind.
Something tells me this is not going to be a happy ending. I'm assuming she's just going to catch up, yeah? Up you, sonny boy! Oh, I thought I had countered that and I hadn't. Nearly dead now.
Renata felt a little better.
Should have built the health recovery swords. But I'd been doing so well in the fights that I didn't think I needed it, and I was wrong. I suppose I'm going to find a workbench in one of these. No, just enemies. Looking very risky in terms of my health. No, I must have been tripping. I thought a thing had happened there, but it clearly hadn't. Yikes. That was easy. Now some health. Maybe? Oh. Gap I can't get across. Okay. Okay. That was dangerous, and I survived.
As they reached her ship, Renato suddenly felt a sharp pain in his stomach. He was surprised to see a crossbow bolt sticking out of it.
I was going to lead the Empire to our secret base, said Lapino.
You motherfucker!
But no, you had to screw up my plan because you've still got a thing for her.
Renato stared at Zenobia. The kiss, was it real? She said, with a look of indescribable sorrow. She gestured and said an arcane word, and Lapino went flying into the abyss, screaming, "I'm telling your father!"
No,
Then
if you
she
don't
knelt
survive.
down to cradle his head, and her paws felt very soft and warm. Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there. Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. Lapino was a traitor. Renato had suspected there was something wrong with the Mad Rabbit. But now he knew there was malice behind his goofiness.